Oh, let me move that out the way. My NT is there. Oh, do I really have to fix my NT again, dude? Oh, come on, man. I hate this. Move this down. I should have did this before the stream started. My fault. Oh, man. Move this out the way. I don't even know why this, like, the dimensions are screwed up. I have no idea. I think that's good. Good? Yeah, that's good. Make sure. Alright. Cool. Yo, we got a lot to do today. We got a lot to do today. There is a lot I want to do in this stream. So we're gonna get into it. Yo, Kuze, what's good? It's been a while? Yeah, it's been a hot minute. How have you been? I hope you've been well. Have you still been playing NT, by the way? Yay or nay? Let me turn the volume a little bit. I have the volume off because obviously it annoys me when I'm like recording videos and stuff. Also, let me not forget the desktop audio is off. I probably would have remembered when there's like a video going on. Let me turn that back up. Cool. Nope, you don't play anymore? Wait, so like why'd you stop playing? Just out of curiosity. What was your reasoning for not playing anymore? Wow, what the freak? Why'd you stop playing? Let me fix this here so I can see better. There we go. We got some videos we're gonna watch today. There's a few I want to watch. I don't know about any more other ones, but there's a few I want to watch. So we're going to. One of the things I don't like is that like.
So slow.
Okay, let me turn this down some. I don't like hearing the volume too loud for the characters. Maybe I need to turn it down to like 50 for the voices. Turn that down, and probably turn on the sound effects as well. Cool. I've been busy lately because of college and exams. That sucks. That sucks. When is the semester over with?
Stop squirming around. I'm not helping you if you fall.
One of the things I don't like is that so as an Ian player, right? As a global player, the only thing, like, I don't know. So I've avoided all of the leaks so far. I've done a great job at avoiding all of the leaks. It's really hard. I'm telling you, it's genuinely really difficult. Like not seeing the leaks, not talking about them. It means I'm a week late to everything that everyone else will have known, and in general for content too. I like run out of content because I don't talk about the leaks and stuff like that. And what's like it's not necessarily I was gonna talk about leaks, but like I would have been in the CN server, right? And there I could like show some stuff, talk about some stuff and whatnot, but I literally cannot even access it on my end. So it's very, very, very frustrating. Honestly. Very frustrating. My college uses quarter system, so spring quarter will end on June 22nd. That's not that long from now. That's not that long from now. And then do you have like a break afterwards? I'll tell you this. The beauty of NTE, right? Here's the beauty of Neverness to Everness. You can quit and come back whenever you want, and you won't have missed anything, right? You won't have missed anything because the game is still the same, right? The core game is still the same. Oh man, this feels so fresh. You know why this feels fresh is because I haven't really been playing all that recently. So like all of this is like really fresh for me. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, I need to like I need to level up characters, and the only way I'm gonna level up characters is by killing the bosses. And I wanted to save that. I mean, the game has been out for a month now, and I haven't even made the video I wanted to make. So I think I should probably just go ahead and kill bosses and like just start ascending characters. I have like a week left before like the resettable portion of the in-game content goes away. Actually, there's a few things I need to do. First of all, I need to buy another car. Let's do that now. I need to buy another car so I can get this freaking over with. Only a week of break and then summer quarter begins. That's not that long, honestly. I'm sure you probably already have plans too. I even have tests tomorrow for math, although I'm studying right now. You know what? I appreciate you even showing up for the stream. I appreciate you showing up for the stream, even though you're studying. I imagine I'm not like the best person to listen to while you're studying either, because I talk about the most random things. It's very easy to get off track, and I distract pretty well. One of my quirks. Like, if I wasn't My Hero, my quirk would be yap, right? I may not be good at anything else, but I'm good at yapping. Okay. Do I want any of these cars? I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I know everyone's saving for, like, the Porsche and stuff like that. I need to buy something really cheap, so I'm going to buy this motorcycle. I mean, I don't think this is the cheapest thing, but I'm just going to buy it, though. I don't mind having a motorcycle, either. Alright, cool. Nah, bro, you're goated. That's why I'm watching you while you're studying. You're gonna make me. I'm so happy. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. That's why I stream. Like I stream because I look forward to talking to you, right, and everybody else that tunes in. It's a good time. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. The only issue I have though is unfortunately like with streaming is a lot harder because like again, I don't have the same like tools that like other creators may have and stuff like that. So like streaming is like low key a little bit harder too. Because I don't have like those same tools. So like I don't have CN server access. So like the streams are low key like really boring. Like why would someone watch me when they can go watch somebody who's playing on the CN server right now? You know what I mean? Like it's different to watch a video, but to like watch a whole stream is like it's like why, right? So then I make up for it by just talking about everything but the game. Like so since I haven't streamed for like a week now since like the NT 1.1 dev stream, I've like watched a ton of anime, low key, like a ton of anime. There's so many animes I've seen. And I've like caught up on some seasons and everything. Man, I'm gonna wait for. Okay, so I caught up on the regular Magic High. Oh my goodness, this season is so good. This season is genuinely really good. I like the problem not the problem. It's not a problem actually. Now I think, but it's not a problem. What am I talking about? It's not a problem. The only thing I feel like about regular Magic High is like, not regular Magic High, excuse me, Classroom Elite. Did I just say regular Magic High? I've seen that a while ago. Okay, not regular Magic High. My brain is fried right now. Classroom of the Elite. I caught up to the latest episode. Well, not the latest one, but the one before the latest one because I haven't seen it. It was like out yesterday or something like that. And I got spoiled on Twitter, of course, as per usual. And this is why I hate Twitter, bro. Every time I just like, this is why I hate Twitter. Whenever I like know like an anime episode is coming out for the week and I go on Twitter, I get spoiled by it. Every time, bro. Like this must happen. At least like with Jujutsu Kaisen, like JJK, I made sure to watch every single episode as it aired. So like I had no issue with spoilers. Except for manga readers, right? And unfortunately, I still got spoiled regardless. I know everything that happens because for some odd reason, you find JJK spoilers when people are talking about League of Legends drama. Bro, you can't win. You literally can't win with people that spoiled, bro. Like, I'm telling you, you will find spoilers in the most weird places on the internet. Bro, you could be looking at pictures of cats and somebody's going to tell you Chainsaw Man spoilers. Like, what does Chainsaw Man have to do with cats? Right? Except for maybe Power, but what the heck? What teaser coming out today? Oh, they haven't came out today. They came out like a few days ago for the CN. So we're gonna look at some of the CN ones. Obviously, they're on Bilibili, but I can't find them Bilibili because you know I suck at navigating through Bilibili. So we're gonna look at them on Twitter. And I made sure to get a new Twitter account because. Oh my god, I made sure to get a new Twitter account because it would have been an absolute nightmare, bro. I watch you because it's your vibe that makes me stay. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. It means a lot. It really means a lot coming from you. Yeah. We're gonna do that in a bit. I just wanted to catch up a little bit on this account and make it seem like I did a little bit of progress here. What am I doing here? I wanted to TP, right? Because I wanted to do this here. More fawns. I mean, I could probably grab that. Let's do... Let's grab this. Let's upgrade all of this, yeah? COTE. Season 4 will have 16 episodes. So excited for more episodes. Oh, Classroom Elite. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was... No, yeah, you're right. It's 16. Well, we're on episode, like, we're on episode 11 or 12? Or is it 9? I don't remember. Again, I haven't seen the last one before this episode, the recent one, which I heard this one was really good. Man, I was so excited for the season 2 because of Ichika. Man, I love Ichika. I love Ichika, bro. Ichika is such a goated character, man. How many different accounts are you playing on? I am playing on Run right now, but I plan on picking up another one when I get the time to do it. I want to do it and make sure I get what's her name? What's her name? The owner of freaking A-Bone shop. Or I want to get her before she goes away. I forget her name, bro. What am I doing here? Is there any of these we need to upgrade and change out? Let's change out this. I don't really like matcha. I don't really like matcha. My roommate makes like matcha smoothies. I just don't like matcha. It just doesn't taste that good to me. Sorry to any of you that like matcha. I just don't like it. Let's get rid of this here. Not really a coffee drinker either. Oh my, I gotta put these in actually. Hold on. I'm trolling. Let's get rid of these. We're gonna put all the hot ones in. Okay. There we go. I'm trolling. I guess this one is like a more commodity. We'll do this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now I have to unfortunately restock again. I trolled. Hattori, yeah, Hattori. I forget her name. Yeah, her. I want to grab her on a different account just so I know I have her in case we want to do like different videos in the future. I don't think that's really going to like change how I do videos, but just in case, right? I want to grab her. Anyways, who are you guys saving for? Who are you guys saving for at this point? The latest episode of yeah, Classroom Relay is 12. I'm on episode 11. I finished that one, so I'm on episode 12 right now, technically. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the episodes to come out because I don't want to watch it week to week anymore. Or like I don't want to do that. I'm gonna wait. I should have waited for all of them to come out, but I genuinely did not know this season was gonna have 16 episodes because I'm stupid. Chaos, you're waiting for Chaos? W, bro. Chaos is a go-to character. Alright, I don't mean to bore you guys. We're gonna do some races for a bit. When we finish up the races, we're gonna look at some of the PVs, yeah? We're gonna look at some of the PVs. While I'm racing, I will talk about some of the stuff that happened recently, yeah? So yeah, I'm sorry to bore you guys with this, but I need to use this stamina here and get some fawns. So let's do it real quick. Yeah, Chaos is a go-to character, bro. Go-to character. I'm surprised they, okay, so I didn't know that apparently, because I was under, like, I thought, like, looking at the 1.1 dev stream, right? I thought that his mask coming off was going to be a part of his, like, his kit. You know what I mean? Because it's not unusual for a character like that to have their mask off during some form of animation during, the, like, some, like, you know, attack or skill in their kit. You know what I mean? So I thought he was going... I'm trolling. I need to go back that way. So I thought... Wait, what? No, dude. The race is here. What am I doing? Yo, I'm all over the place. Guys, forgive me. I need to get back into all of this. Vertical investing for Chaos? Wait, so who are you investing to right now? If you're vertically investing into him. Or are you just going for him and his dupes is what you mean? You're just going for him and his dupes, not him and his team. That, like, what do you mean vertically investing? I really want Blackbird, but I don't know if she will be playable. I have no doubt she'll be playable. I don't think she'll be an NPC forever. Like that's asking them to not make money. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she'll be a playable character. Also, it kind of makes sense to make her playable because then they would save they would save more resources instead of having to make another character. You know what I mean? And people like her design, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it. You know? I don't see why they wouldn't do it. Right? Okay, let's do this one again, and let's swap out the car. Oh, can I not swap out the car? Oh, you know what I probably need to do? Wait, is that the same car? Oh, wait, you can't use motorcycles in the races, right? You gotta use, like, actual cars? Hold on, let me trolling. Garage. Yo, Katenshe, what's up? How you doing? I'll go for dupes and then save for his team, probably. True. Yeah, that's like my plan with Lacrimosa. Is go for some dupes. I actually want to A6er. We're gonna have way more pools for Lacrimosa this time around. So there's no doubt I see myself actually like going further than I did with Nanalie. And you know, W Loot Bar for sponsoring the channel, right? W Loot Bar. I think this should be good, right? Display? What does this mean? Bro, I don't know what this means, bro. I guess we can't use it. Whatever. All right, well let's just run it. It doesn't really matter. It's only 10 less speed. You can't. Oh, you can't use bikes. Okay, that makes sense. Feel bad about the Iroi design. That iPad. Yeah, it was so cool. It was so goated. Like one of the worst things they could have done is just not like give the player an option to use one or the other. I mean, you know, hey, you know, this is not even copium. We're kind of far away from her banner at this point, right? But we know she's probably gonna be 1.2. So she will be 1.2, right? No doubt. So I imagine that there is an opportunity for us to be able to, you know, get her original design back in some way or another, right? So, you know, I'm gonna keep posting my videos, keep talking smack like I always do, and we'll see what happens with enough backlash, right? Because they've listened to pretty much all of the complaints so far that players have had. You know, I feel like it can change, no doubt, or at least give us an option to do a different one. You know what I mean? Is Loot Bar actually trustworthy? Oh yeah, dude. I've been using Loot Bar since the Honkai Star days, bro. They're goated. Like Honkai Star is when I started using Loot Bar. They've done so much for me, man. Like I'm not even gonna front. Loot Bar has done so much for me, bro. Like out of all the top-up services, I've been with Loot Bar the most, and I never have had any issues with them. Very, very sweet staff, and honestly, very, very sweet staff. I love Loot Bar. They're also very accommodating. Like if you ever have actually have an issue, they will literally compensate you for the issue on top of like fixing your problem. You know what I mean? They're very nice people. Are you pulling the Porsche car? I might skip it. Okay, so listen. I don't know anything about the Porsche car. We got a few reacts to do. There is one video I want to react to that someone goes into depth about the Porsche stuff. I haven't looked into any of it. I did not want to look into any of it because I wanted to avoid spoilers, but we're going to look at that video and see what's up, yeah? You know, support the homies, bro. Support the creators, you know what I mean? We'll see what the video has to do with. More time to wait for funds to become overflowing. So yeah, I think just wait. Oh, you're going to wait for the next cars, not the Porsche collab cars? True. I guess there is a universe you just do that, right? It just depends on what you want to do. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Oh, it failed? I mean, we still got the Fawns thing, right? Bruh. Okay, let's just do a lower level race, dude. Because this is just stupid. This is just dumb, bro. By the way, are you okay? So are you going for the Porsche car Katenshi? Because I know you asked me. Are you going for it? By the time Lubar came out, I kind of quit HSR and ZZZ. Well, it's so funny because Hoyoverse cracked down on all the top-up services because they're a greedy company, genuinely. I mean, to be fair, it's technically like the Robin Hood thing, right? Like you're kind of stealing from the rich, technically. And technically, these top-up services are stealing from the rich, if we want to put it like, you know, bluntly, right? But as a consumer, you don't really care. You don't care as a consumer because it's cheaper for you, right? Anything for the paying customer, you know what I mean? So you know, F them, right? But Hoyoverse said, nah, we're not letting that slide no more because, you know, it's money coming out of their pocket. And they genuinely care about profits before anything else, right? They're just that type of company. They don't care about their players, right? They only care about profits. So it's no surprise that they squeeze out any type of profit margin they can. Even though this has been going on for years, they cracked out on it, you know, finally. Versus like any other game company has done so far. When I say game company, I mean gacha game, right? So it is what it is. I think the unfortunate reality though is like, if you don't use a top-up service, you are kind of like, and you are paying, if you are a paying player, you're not using a top-up service, you technically are losing out on a lot of like resources for your money spent. Like I don't care, I will never defend a company ever. Because at the end of the day, they've, like, what you get in return for how much you spend is just horrible, right? They never make any packs. Minus Star Rail. Star Rail will do packs sometimes, right? And the packs they do will be like, you know, during anniversaries and stuff like that. But outside of anniversary, they don't do any packs. Genshin Impact never does any packs. That game sucks, bro, when it comes to, like, top-up options and like, monetization in terms of spending money. And don't even get me... Oh, my God, bro. Let's not even talk about it, right? Let's not go that far. Zenless Zone Zero, as a free-to-play or light spender, is a lot better. So, it's not... Like, if you don't spend money on Zenless Zone Zero, it's not that bad, right? Like, in terms of your experience versus, like, a paying player. Because you get way more pulls in that game anyways, as a free-to-play. But, yeah, I love these top-up companies, bro. They're also the only ones that will really sponsor you all the time as a creator. You know what I mean? What type of what kind of oh my God, I gotta stop reading comments. What kind of company doesn't care about profits? Every company cares about profits. But I will never, ever, ever defend a company for, like, the things they do. You know what I mean? So, like, here's the thing, right? It's, like, it sucks. And it's very upsetting, right? But, like, it goes to show you, like, Hoyoverse is way more scummy than any other company, right? They make more money than any other company, yet they're greedy, right? They're greedy. Like, no other game so far has cracked down on top-up services other than Hoyoverse games. And you know why that is? It's not because they don't have the resources to go after, you know, the issue. Because maybe it actually makes them more money, right? Like, here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, we're paying for something. I gotta restart this. We're paying for something that doesn't actually, like, have any tangible value, right? Pools don't have any tangible value. You know what I mean? Right? So, like, when you buy pools in a game, it has zero value. The only value it ever has, like, monetarily, is whenever you go to, like, later on sell the account, depending on, and it is worth as much as, like, someone is willing to pay for it, right? So like why I say is even worse that Hoyoverse, like, cracked down on it, because not only is their game very expensive for paying players, and, like, when I say this, I mean Genshin Impact. Honkai Star Rail is honestly, like, probably worse though, because of, like, the insane power creep, and, like, how, like, so, like, okay. In Honkai Star Rail, there is a ton of, like, light spenders. You know what I mean? Like, light spending is a thing that a lot of people do in Honkai Star Rail because, like, the early dupes for like the characters are, like, extremely cracked, right? And, like, low key, you need it to clear the hardest content in the game, right? And while you don't need to do it, it is that, like, arbitrary, like, FOMO, right? And so, like, on top of that, you know, it's compounded with, like, the insane power creep in the game, right? So eventually you're going to have to get new characters, or you just can't clear content in general, right? And so, like, what this means is if you are someone who is unlucky, right? In order for you to be able to clear that content, you have one of two options. You spin. Oh, well, actually, no, you don't have any other option. You spin. So one of the ways that people would spin, right, or support or want to support the company, right? And I mean, this is why I spin on Zen Zone Zero. The only reason why is because I think Zen Zone Zero is a great game. I enjoy it a lot. So like one of the ways that people would spin and get like and actually make more out of the amount they spend is by the top up services, right? Because okay, so to put it in perspective of how much you get out of how much you spend, right? You spend probably, I want to say, if you use coupons and stuff, right? You can get close to one pull per like, I want to say $1.50 spent, maybe even lower than that, depending on like the service. Like Loot Bar like has like the lowest rates, and like it depends on the game. Now you can do this all yourself. You don't have to use a top-up service. Now you can't do it anymore because they've completely like stopped you from being able to use like certain like VPN usages and everything, because that's like how you like got around the currency exchange rates and all that. Never use a top-up service because I'm confused how they make money. Well, so here's how they make money. When you spend money on a top-up service, you don't actually get your fool's money worth, right? And then they tack on their fees and everything on top of that. Now you still save a lot of money if you are someone who spends money on games, or the gacha games, right? You still save a lot of money, but you don't save as much money if you were to do it yourself. However, to do it yourself is a hassle, and you need to know how to do it, right? You're paying for convenience, pretty much. You're paying for convenience. So like let's say all together, like you buy a top up. Let's say you buy a 6480, you know, a new lift top up in NTE, and it's like $70 with coupons, right? Well, it may actually be like $60, but because of the fees and everything, that company takes in that $10 or however much the fees is, and you spend more, but you pay for the convenience portion of it. If that makes sense. It has value in entertainment. I mean, sure. Right? But here's the thing though, right? There's also the level of frustration that comes along with it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. People can spend whatever they want to spend their money on, right? And sure, that determines whatever like actual like value it has. But like when I say value, I mean like it's not something that's worth anything at all, right? That's why it's never really a good idea to spend money on gacha games to begin with. Because if you were to try to sell your account later, you have to actually find a buyer. It's all just like money. When I mention all of this, right? It's all just in terms of money. You can do whatever you want with your money. But yeah, I love Loot Bar. Loot Bar is goated. Loot Bar is goated. They're my favorite top up service. And I've worked with like many top up services, like so many. I've worked with Top Up Live, LD Shop. Although LD Shop y'all saw recently, they had like, oh, I don't know if you've seen recently, but they had like an issue where they like leaked, they like apparently leaked like the what was it, login information or like credit, like it was like they like doxed a bunch of their users, like all their users and stuff like that. So that was pretty bad. I've never like I don't know, I've done like I've worked with them in the past, but it was like maybe one time. because they're kind of like they're low key stingy when it comes to like negotiation deals and everything, compared to like loot bar and everything like that. So I don't really like working with them. All right, we'll do one more race, and we will go and watch the PVs. Yeah. Let me do one more. I tried to restart it, but it wouldn't let me restart it for some reason. I was doing this for a little bit of fawns. Because I don't know, I like racing and talking. It's a lot easier to do that at the same time. Loot bar is trusted. Yeah, loot bar is trusted. They're goated too. I love loot bar. I've never had any issues with them ever. And I mentioned this early. If you ever have an issue with them, you can like be compensated for the issue on top of like them like having like the solution for it as well. They're very and like the staff are so sweet, man. They're so sweet. Like literally, like I don't know if I can even say this, bro. They I don't know. I can't really say it, but they're so sweet, man. Genuinely sweet staff. They're like my favorite to work with when it comes to sponsors. I love working with them. How about the hacker for the LD shop? Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but because of that, I'm never going to work with LG Shop ever again. And that was like, again, that was like years ago when I worked with them. It was like Star Rail. I hope I like cleaned out my information and changed my password and everything. I don't care about my Star Rail account, bro. I spent on NCs, so hey, I'll take cheaper stuff. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Also, one of the beauty, like, okay, here's one of the good things about spending on NCE too, right? Because you're guaranteed to get the character. So, like, literally, like, characters are really cheap in this game, right? So, like, let's say you, okay, and also, like, okay, so I saw recently, I don't know if you guys seen, like, the leak or whatever from, like, a CN player, and, like, we saw, like, how many pulls we get, like, in 1.1. It was, like, roughly 80 to 85 red dice, and, like, 80 to 85 freaking weapon tickets, whatever, weapon keys, and that's like pretty good, right? That's like really good. I would say like that's really good, right? You're like with rebate because you get it when you pull, right? You're I say right a lot. I'm sorry. I say right way too much. Let me stop saying it so much. You're guaranteed for a character essentially every patch, and like okay, this is like in a perfect world, right, with NCE, we would dream of, like, every patch having a husbando and a waifu character. You know what I mean? So, like, if you don't want a specific character, you just can guarantee that character, and then wait for the next patch, and then get the character you want. And then you just get their weapon, and then it's an infinite content glitch. But that would never happen, right? That would never happen. Like, this is the only patch where we have a husband and a waifu character. Next patch, we're going to have, like, two waifus or something like that. And it's going to be sad. Okay, let's look at some of the PVs. Let me not exit the game. Give me one moment. Every time I close my eyes. You guys like any of the NTE songs? They're pretty good. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Give me one moment to pull it up. It's on Twitter. I'm hoping Twitter does not show me any prawn. I'm hoping it's not. I don't think it will. We're gonna have to pause it before each. God, my ears, bro. Sorry about that. Well, which one we look at first? Well, let's start from the bottom. So we got a few. God. Sorry, I scuffed. All right. Let me change this here. Let's go here. All right. No 50-50 is best? Yeah, dude. No 50-50 is amazing, bro. Like, I'm telling you, one of the best things about NTE is, like, you won't realize it until later on when you're pulling characters. You get the character. Like, you won't even think about it. It just happens. And that's the way it should be, right? You pull for something, you get what you pull for, right? Or you get what you wanted to pull for. And that's, like, it is so nice, bro. I don't have to think about, like, you know, how many, like, pities I'm gonna have to, you know, reach for a character. I just need to worry about how many pulls I have for the character, you know? And like you might be like, what's the difference between that and like, you know, a game where there is 50-50, right? Well, the difference is that in a game without 50-50, you just don't have that level of frustration, right? When you do have to spend double the amount of pulls, you know what I mean? And that's like one of the best things is that frustration is gone with NTE. All right, let's go. I'm excited. So this is a Lacrimosa PV. I don't know which one this is. I didn't look at it. The title. I'm excited, bro. I love Lacrimosa. Otter TV, right? This is the honeymoon period, but I hope they keep the game, this in generosity in the competitive space. Yeah, we'll see, right? We got Silver Palace and the other games coming out. That's around one character, one weapon a patch. I know that's crazy, right? But we're gonna get 2 waifus per patch, so you know, be ready for it. All right, hopefully it's not too loud. It is. The Japanese song is the best. I don't know which one that is. I mean, dude. So Lacrimosa's her whole personality is tomato jelly. Wait, is this a real video? Or is this like a fan-made thing? I don't know. I just added it to my bookmarks. I think it's like an actual official thing. W, bro. W animation. Okay. We got another one here. Oh, this is okay, so they like I think they had like a tease or something and they revealed like a bunch of characters or something like that. It was like some teaser. I seen it like all over Reddit. So, I don't know what the characters are leading into this. If any of you have already seen this, by the way. Let me make sure this is like preview. Yeah, this is like some like leak thing. Not leak thing, but you know, like teaser thing. All right, let's go. I think the volume is fine. She has like one brain cell because all she eats is tomato jelly. Yeah, that's her whole personality. The one Akane sings. Okay, gotcha. We got subtitles, but it's in JP, bro. Let me move my camera, bro. Move the camera. Linko? Yeah, Linko is sick, bro. Linko looks like you know like those videos of like people like I mentioned this in one of my videos. Hold on, I'll say it after this. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I gotta pause it. You know what's one of the scariest things about NTE, right? Like low key, one of the scariest things, like genuinely like scary, right? Like the Wertheimer like index, right? The Wertheimer value, like the noise that pops up and like when you reach anomaly and like the thing goes off, like the alarm is low key really scary, bro. Like am I wrong for saying that? Like it's low key really scary, and I like that a lot. Like the Wertheimer thing is like so good in this game, bro. It's such a nice touch to the game. Oh, this is like one of the characters, right? That was shown. Oh, this is EXE, right? I don't know how to say his name, but I say EXE. You know this reminds me of, bro? Like back in the day when Hawkeye Star, we instead of saying Xingxie, because I know how to say her name now, we said QQ, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. I low-key tune up. Wait, you didn't play with the noise on? You're missing out. It adds to the immersion. Wait, who's this? This is someone new, right? I don't know what to make of this design so far. This is the same or different one. Looks different. Doesn't have the same silhouette as EXE. So I'm guessing this is another character. All these characters so far look to seem like male characters. I don't have an issue with that. Let's get it, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot. This is Fadia, right? This is Mint. This is Chaos, Skia, and I'm guessing this is Baichain. I'm guessing that's the correct order of characters. I don't know who all those characters popped up were. What in the world? Encroachment? Having contacted so many anomalies, the circle has actually long been infiltrated. Huh. This is sick, by the way. This is so sick. And he has like the chains on him. It's kind of like that one boss, right? The tome boss. Okay, this is the one from earlier, right? But or maybe they have like the same cape design. I don't know. What in the freak? This looks like the Dead Space character. Wait, we got a Dead Space collab? Literally looks like a 1-for-1 with the Dead Space MC, bro. Let's go. Dead Space is such a goated game, man. You know, I would love... You know what I think about it? Dude, I feel like the horror in Dead Space... Like, if they could find some way to implement a Dead Space scene in this game, I would love it. I don't know if any of you have played Dead Space. It's one of the best single-player horror games you can ever play. It's so good, bro. It is so good. Okay, we have another one here. Before I get ear raped. Also, I don't know if you can say that word. I think you can't say that word on Twitch, which I'm not on, so I think we're fine. Okay, this one is like, I guess, showcasing her outfit. Not entirely sure, but yeah, this outfit is crazy, bro. Uh-oh. Lacrimosa hates overtime. So, like, I know we have, like, the Bochi the Rock quest, but you know what'd be goated? Is if we have, like, a whole idol thing. I would live for that, bro. Oh, wait, okay, this is in, CN. Yeah, we get it already, right? We get it already. I would love to have, like, an idol patch or something like that. Idol quest. Like, we had the Bochi the Rock one. I would like that a lot. Okay. Before I, burst the eardrums here. Okay, so I know about Lacrimosa from the 1.1 dev stream, but I didn't get to play with her yet. From my understanding, she has two world skill things. One, she can turn into a bat, and then the other one is she can turn into anomalies. That's like a combat thing though. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Oh, this is the same video replaying again. Okay, that's the end? I was so invested, bro. I was so invested. Also, this looks so freaking sinister. You know what this reminds me of? If any of you have played Poppy Playtime, this looks like that one, I think it's from Poppy Playtime chapter, oh man, was it chapter 4? Dude, this looks so freaking creepy though. I love it. Okay, I think we have one more. This is like her trailer. So it's a little bit longer. I can add back in camera too. At this point. Okay. So we're gonna get this on global, but it just, I don't know.
That flavor.
I hate the 1 week thing.
I shall never forget it. At last, tonight, that scarlet color once again awakened me.
I can't, bro. This character is just tomato jelly coated.
It's my dormant desire. Let's take it from the top.
Awakened my dormant desire. That soul-tempting fruit makes sinful fangs lose all restraint.
Makeup!
Sinful fangs lose all restraint. The true red tomato night begins now.
Is this the same video? It is.
100
Okay.
delicious,
Do we skip?
tomato, 100 delicious, 100.
Let's skip. Okay. Or is this the same? Okay, wait. Is this like a combination of the videos?
What's going on?
Oh, it is a combination of the videos, right?
Lacrimosa must protect tomato jelly.
Okay, it is. Wait, so do we have like a climax here? Pause on that. Okay, we do. Hold on. Let me skip all of this we've seen already. Yada yada. She got... Yeah, she got beat. Okay, here we go. This is where we left off. No! Don't do this. Don't do this. Twitter. Okay, there we go. Hana's going all out for her. She is definitely the darling of the studio. Yeah.
Lacrimosa won't lose.
She's a favorite child right now.
This again. I have no appetite.
No appetite? Just add some tomato 100. 100% pure tomato, crafting 100%.
I swear, like, they need to come out with some type of tomato jelly drink. Because, like, from how much is being advertised with this character, I at least want to try it. It sounds horrible, but I at least want to try it.
Yes, that's it. Miss Lacrimosa, your lines.
I skip her for the Porsche.
100% tomato.
Dang, man.
100%
I can't relate.
Tomato 100. Lacrimosa's
The Porsche can wait.
new collab product here to protect your everyday flavor.
Miss Lacrimosa, that was amazing. This commercial is going to be... Huh?
Yeah, okay.
She fell asleep.
Yeah, okay. She's just asleep.
Let her sleep this time.
W, bro. I liked it. That was really nice. That was really nice. I feel like... Okay, here's the problem I have, though, so far with Lacrimosa. Is, like, we'll probably get, like, a story quest and all of that. But, like, as of right now, it's just... tomato jelly, bro. There has to be, like, some type of reason why she is obsessed with tomato jelly, right? Like, we'll see, right? We'll see. Okay, that's it. Wait, do we have another one? No, that's it. That's it. W teasers and PVs. I don't know what to make of that one where they reveal like the like silhouettes and everything. I mean, we'll get like a translated version soon enough. But yeah, I don't know what to make of it. They did an ice cream collab in my area. Now they're doing NT did an ice cream collab and now they're doing donuts. You're so lucky. You're so lucky. I would love to have ice cream. Give me Hathor flavored ice cream. I don't know. Give me something. I don't know. I like ice cream. I don't mind having like weird flavors. But like I've always wanted to go to like a pop-up event. There's just like unfortunately where I live, there's just no pop-up events because you know gacha game players don't exist where I live. Although I say like the convention scene where I live is like pretty huge. This is such a good song. This is a really good song. Okay, how many fawns do we need at this point? But the person asked earlier, I will be making another account. I don't know if I will be making the other account on stream. I just want to get another account so I have Hattori and I can go for other characters that I was gonna go on my main account. So it'd be like Hattori, and then it'd be like Chaos afterwards, pretty much. And then after Chaos, it'd be like whoever is on the other banners I don't get. Let's go do that. By the way, out of curiosity, where are you guys at in the game at this point? I imagine like everyone at this point is like level 40, right? Oh, that's not what you do on a real road. You guys are like level 40. You guys have probably cleared all the content in the game. I love this about this game, man. Like, if there isn't anything I enjoy about the game to a day-to-day basis, then like the only thing I can say for like certain is just like this here. Just like driving around and listening to music is just, it's such a little thing. But it makes me genuinely like, I rarely use TPs in this game, honestly. Like, I rarely TP around. I think I only TP, like, during, like, stream when I play. But when I play off camera, I don't TP. I just drive around everywhere. Because that's just, I don't know. That's just one of the things I like about this game. Is, like, the driving is just, like, it's very vibey. It's very chill. So I try to, like, make an effort to take advantage of that as I play the game. Look at this. Oh, this is a part of the debt collector request, right? I didn't finish. I guess we just finished this up, yeah. I'm like almost done with it. I do need to go back in and do it again because I don't have a very, proper understanding of this quest. Although the quest is like this quest is like really long. It's like really long. So like if you're not like actively engaged in it, it's very easy to like not understand what's going on. It's also one of the things I don't like about quests, if they ever do make them in this game. I'm one of the only, like, not only people, I'm sure. I'm one of the few people, maybe not few. I'm trying to put this in a word where I don't feel like I am speaking on behalf of everybody else that plays the game. I am probably one of, however many people that play this game that don't really like the game doing serious quests. I mean, it's fine, I guess. But maybe not super duper long serious quest, right? Yeah, a lot of people are now Hunter level 40 and around Tycoon 30. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I really don't play enough. I'll admit, I really don't play enough.
Another grandfather clock? Ugh, either Lady Dolores is a clock nerd or this anomalous realm is related to the concept of time. Something feels off. Let me look closer.
Wait, Natalie. It's the anomaly that...
Oh, we'll take a look at some. I wanted to do this as well. We'll take a look at some of the comments about the redesign for Iroi. because I feel like I didn't really get a gauge of how people feel.
It follows rules.
And I'm curious like what the community feels like when it comes to this character and her redesign.
It's just Renee.
You're right. Even if we attack it now, it'd likely be as futile as last night.
You went hardcore in the enemy account roles though? I did. I went pretty far.
It only nullifies.
But the thing is like, okay, so here's the truth, right? I've
Getting closer to 9
like not from yesterday, but the day before and the day before that, I did not log in because I forgot to log in.
Everyone else is.
I legit forgot to log in, so I haven't logged in like those 2 days, and then I also like skipped probably like 10 days of logins. So I'm like really behind in terms of like XP. This is really cool, by the way. I'm like pretty far behind in terms of XP and levels and everything because so. There was like 1 week I just did not log in. And it wasn't because I didn't want to log in. It's because I think I just forgot to log in for a week straight. I don't remember what happened. I just completely forgot to log in for a week straight. But I think I was like that with every other game I play as well. I kind of like space out when I watch anime. And forget about everything. That's probably like why I like isekai a lot as a genre. It's such a good escape, honestly.
The house must be crowded, right? I wonder what it's like. Playing and messing around with them every day. Master, do you have any siblings?
Yes and no. I did once live in a garden with many sisters, but none of us were related by blood.
Huh? If you're not related at all, why did you have to live together?
Mother collected beautiful flowers as she saw fit. Of course, she was also a woman with no blood relation to any of us.
That's so weird. Well, but isn't that not too different from the Constantine family?
There are some similarities.
I'm not gonna lie, let's just skip, bro. I'm not gonna lie, let's just skip, bro. I'm sure all of you done this quest already. I will get back to this on my own time. I don't understand anything. I'm just gonna skip all of this and get to like the end.
Chances are.
I assume we're probably close to the end anyways with this. Maybe we're not. That's kind of liberating though. You are attached to the game. Is that how it is, or is that how it seems?
Even though you
Okay.
never allowed us
Bella looks great, by the way. I think she looks great.
to touch the registry.
I like the colors she had with her her accessories. I like this a lot.
Can hear the approaching footsteps of
Also with her redesign, they covered up her top part.
as one
So they covered the top part and they removed like a lot of the colorful beads she had.
the spell your
I liked it. So it was a little bit unfortunate to see that they removed the beads and stuff like that.
Isn't that so?
But yeah, I mean, I guess it seems like that I just don't really
Like this. As your creation,
I'm not really attached to the game.
warm your
That's kind of weird to even say. Because like the thing is with NTE,
until
I can talk so much about the game and never really get bored of talking about it. And at the same time, like I'm also like hyper casual about it as well. So like okay, so like the things that interest me are the same things that interest you guys about the game, right? Like for you guys, what's very interesting about the game, I'm sure, is probably like the characters, the team performances, right? The content they're gonna add in the future in terms of in-game. Like I'm sure you guys are like, and to be fair, that is kind of how I was as a player.
important family.
But then like after I like kind of like stopped like being serious about Honkai Star Rail, I kind of like changed my approach to like how I view gacha games entirely.
Something like this be on her.
And now like I don't really care about in-game content like that, to be honest. Because like it's one of the things, so like not having a lot of in-game content in this game for me means that I don't have to worry about making content cater to that, if that makes sense. It also is a bad thing in a sense of like you have less content to do in general
No one found
and less something to strive towards.
I'm about to win. I already told you I'd win this.
But it's so creepy. But I liked it. I like the spot the game is in right now in terms of like content we have. I really like the spot we were in with this game. And one of the things I like about this game is if you don't play every day, if you don't play, you know, I was telling Kuze this earlier. If you don't play every day, if you don't play like, you know, consistently, you still don't really miss out on much, right? Like maybe you miss out on the gacha portion of things, you know what I mean? With like the XP you get daily, the new lift you get daily.
You haven't eaten much.
And then like maybe your I won't say your weekly fawns because you can just, you know, do that in one day, right?
The mighty king
But
is tired. He's not moving at all.
it's not one of those games you really have to play every day to like get value out of, or to like I want to say, you know, maximize your enjoyment, right? And I like that so much about this game. And I hope like that all games find a balance, like a balanced approach to that. I won't say like all games like play this way, but all games find like a balanced approach to this. Because I know like for a lot of people, a game like this is really fun to play, but it's not really fun to play on a consistent basis, right? And that's because the game is not designed in that way to be fun. I mean, you know, when I say fun, I mean, you know, content that, you know, a typical gacha player would enjoy on a consistent basis. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe majority of players enjoy that, like, the game is the way it is. And, you know, they enjoy the you know, the very casual approach to it. I could be wrong. And maybe that's, like, what most players like about this game. It's just, I always speak for myself when I say these things. And I try to, like, think about how other people feel as well. It's nice, and I agree with your there's no mistakes. Oh, yeah, you can't make any mistakes in this game. Like, so, that's why, like, leading into the game, I was like, there's no reason for me to make any guide videos. There's no point. I mean, I can sit up here and tell you, like, you know, don't use your selector. But I just tell you, you know, don't use your selector and save it. It's very self-explanatory. I'm going to skip this too. I hate skipping cutscenes, but I low-key want to save it for when I get back to it. Okay, we're fighting the fake Bella. Yeah, you can't make mistakes playing this game. It's impossible. Okay, I won't say impossible. No, it is impossible. Because worst case scenario, you use your selectors early. You can just buy the characters later from the shop. Right? It's virtually impossible to make mistakes in this game, I'll be honest. Right? And so, like, the last game I played, like, the last major gacha title I played, where I was making videos and everything, was, like, Arknight's Infield. And in Arknight's Infield, you can make mistakes every step along the way. And the game is designed in a way to make you make mistakes, to get you to spend more resources, and in turn spend more money playing the game. Right? Oh my god, dude, her animations are so cool, by the way, bro. Am I the only one? Her animations are so cool. Okay, so like, okay, real quick, right? One of the things about NTE that I'm excited about is like if you ever played Tower Fantasy, especially like back in the day, even like now I'm sure the characters are like pretty goated with the animations. They had some pretty good animations with their characters, bro. Their animations and their combat was actually pretty fun. I'm not even gonna front. The combat in Tower Fantasy was actually low-key fun. Really? Like it was low-key fun. So I feel like the characters later are gonna become a lot more fun to play as well. Like we're already seeing that with Lacrimosa, right? So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, her animations are really cool though, man. I love her animations. I imagine this girl will be playable later. Yeah, she's definitely gonna be playable later. She's gonna be like, I imagine she's gonna be like the main push character. She gives off main push character energy. Like this is the type of character you would see in like the biggest expansion of the game for like the year. She's like the Miyabi of the game, right? So far, it seems like. Her quests are really long.
Feeling good.
Entertain me with your strength. Once I'm born,
With the freak.
bury you in this scarlet
Nah, but for real though, why did they redesign her, bro?
Not too difficult. Feeling good.
Why did they redesign her? She looks great.
Let's finish this. It's fine.
And like, it's not even guys. They were quick to redesign her. It like she was revealed like I would say a week before she got redesigned. It felt like they redesigned this character like really quick. I saw when like she was getting roasted for her design, and I saw when she like got it changed in the 1.1 dev stream, and I was like, bro, it's fine. I'm pretty sure all they changed was the no, they didn't just change the necklace though. So I mean, like the other stuff is like little stuff. Like so, there's like one of her arm sleeves is like I'm not gonna look at this. I know it's like a goated cutscene. I won't look at this. I'll look at it later. And I hate to like not share that glory with you guys, but I'll look at it later. They changed like one of her things on like her arms is gone. Like tattoos or whatever it looked like, maybe accessory. And then they changed the top part of her chest, which I like. If you are like a fan service person, right? You care about fan service. It's a huge like nerf, right? I would say she looks more consistent with her design. Now, like that's a better way to put it. She looks more consistent with her design. And like, I didn't feel like they even needed to change it to begin with. That's all I'm saying. It's not like it ruins everything for me, right? Because it doesn't. And to be honest, it's not that big of a deal, right? I just didn't feel like they even needed to do it to begin with, though. Right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even though I know people were complaining about it on Reddit. Maybe Twitter too, I don't know. But also, like, maybe CN complains about a lot of these things too. And like, I don't really keep up with CN because I don't really care about what they think. But maybe they criticize a lot of these things as well. Maybe they're the reason why Iroi got changed, right?
Trust me.
I gotta say, like, again, guys, like, this game, the animations, everything runs so smooth on my computer. And the graphics look great. I'm streaming at the same time. This is why I don't mind playing this game on stream. Because, like, even when I'm streaming, it's not a bad time for me. Because I'm not lagging at all. The game has, like, in my opinion, this game has the best optimization I've seen in a game. In, like, a major title, this has the best. Even in Arknight's Infield, I was still lagging a little bit. Arknight's Infield looks great visually, but I was still lagging quite a bit. But on my device, this game runs really smooth, and it looks great graphically. So I have zero complaints with this game. Like any issue I would have had on launch, I just don't have. Right? I just don't have any, like, I have to sit here and like really squint my eyes when I think about any issues I have with NTE. You know what I mean? Like, what do I don't like about NTE? Like what do I not like about NTE? I don't know. Like, other than the fact that they don't give costumes to their male characters and Chaos's look bad, right? And those things can be easily changed. They just need to realize that, like, or see that male characters sell well. You know what I mean? Especially male characters where they put effort into them and make them look cool and fun to play, right? And give them good story, give them good writing, you know? Make them feel more involved in the world of the game. And then, like, the other thing, too, is, like, the redesign of Iroi. But other than that, I don't have any issue with the game.
She's been gone this morning. And
Yeah, it's really smooth.
Maybe she's assisting.
I think Chaos stuff looks good. I just wish he got more. Yeah. He deserves it.
Praise her, Natalie.
Oh my god. It's Linko. Yo, dude, Linko. Dude, I love this character, bro. So like,
this is Linko.
okay, I gotta move my camera.
Oh,
Like, Linko
sending Renee over to eat.
Linko looks so good, man. This is if I had to say one design in the game that is perfect, it's Linko, bro.
We were just going in the same direction.
This character is the perfect design
Something to do.
because it's the epitome of what makes NTE such a great game, right? For what it's worth.
Business here.
I do have stuff to do.
Like, this is what you want to see with future characters. Like, this is so good.
Business is already booming this early in the morning.
Like, I'll go as far as to say I don't think they can make an outfit better than her original design.
What was that?
There's no way. There's no way they can make an outfit better than her original design.
Don't tell me you forgot what you were supposed to deliver.
Like, Lacrimosa gets 5 different skins, and then Chaos gets the 2 mandatory skins and nothing else. LMAO, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm an evil spirit.
And it wasn't even like they were good skins either, right?
Dare disrespect me.
So many cool references in the Linko character, Ghostbusters, and Sadako. Yeah, exactly. Like the Sadako Samira thing is so sick. And then like the Ghostbusters too. But like the thing is that she just looks good, right?
Linko, who are you looking for?
Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick, bro. Haters gonna say it's AI, bruh. Haters gonna say it's AI.
Face? Just joined ETD.
The director told me.
Dude, I'm gonna keep making that joke, bro. It's so funny.
I told them a simple thank
Everything that comes up, I'm just gonna say it's AI, bro.
for. Fresh bills are always so nice to look at, though.
I have delivered payment.
I like them a lot personally, but they're crazy high. They're not crazy high quality. Oh, the skins,
Cover my commission fee.
the skins for
That's what she meant. But I still
Chaos?
want to stop by and thank you and
I mean, it's fine, I guess, right?
thank you. Appraise it.
And you know, you have your subjective taste, right? And that's fine.
Not here.
I think objectively though, they look bad.
Gratitude. Thanks to all of your help.
Like if we take her like Chaos's skins and we put them next to Lacrimosa skins, it's a clear effort, right? And you see where the resources went into. You know what I mean? And that for me makes it to where I have the opinion that it looks bad.
Important.
Maybe it looks fine, right?
Mom gave it to me. It's a precious treasure that protects me from the debt collector.
But yeah, I love Linko, bro.
The countdown ended
I feel like she might be more like probably my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie, maybe more than Nitsa. She looks so good.
in the moments between deaths or
It's such a good design.
was tossed outside the flow of time and taken away from this world where the years still pass.
She has that Silver Wolf feel to her a little bit too. I like Silver Wolf a lot.
for me.
Dude, I mean, oh my god, dude! Back in the day with Star Rail, I made like 20 videos on Silver Wolf before she even released,
Gradually lost touch with my
and then I made like 20 more when she did release. Man, those are the good days, bro.
everything happening.
Those were the good days.
Every little thing
Maybe I can make 20 videos about
was precious because of the flow.
about I don't know, a random character or something like that. I don't even know how I would do it, bro.
I forgot
Like, look at Lacrimosa's skin quality, and I feel like there's a difference in how much they tried. Yeah,
was born and
I mean, you know why though?
existed.
You know why that's the case.
Now,
Like, Lacrimosa is the push character of the patch. They also just know
that was the
I'm getting suggested here.
Of the eternal life Mom and I possessed.
They also just know like which character is gonna actually sell better. You know.
She found life dreadfully boring. So she hoped
I will say though, the one thing about Chaos is that he still has a cool kit.
it might have been fortunate for me to lose
I don't know whose kit I like more, other than like the fact that Lacrimosa can change it to an anomaly,
so much more.
right? Maybe he changes like Lacrimosa changes like to anomaly, right? That's her like part of her kit. Other than that, I feel like Chaos's kit is more cool in general and with how he plays as well. But this is just based on the 1.1 dev stream and all of that. I haven't seen like leaks or anything.
So happy for you, Renee.
What about the
And like his portal thing, I want to see what the portal thing could do. It's a really cool thing.
Well, in addition,
Make 20 videos about Chaos so he gets 500 skins, please, Toshi. I got you, bro.
to travel around.
I got you, bro.
I'll probably leave Hethero for a very, very long time.
What I could do
So for each and every day,
is actually start making videos,
I wish you good morning,
and then we go from there.
good afternoon, and good evening.
I didn't skip this cutscene because I wanted to see more Linko. That's the only reason why I didn't skip. Otherwise, I would have skipped, and only because I want to do this later. I'm gonna go back in and do this on my own time, because I want to see like the true like depth of this quest. Because everyone said the quest is goated, so I want to see why everyone says it's goated. So I'm gonna go back in and do it later. I imagine Finon sold well. Yeah, Finon sold amazing. But to be fair, Finon is in my opinion, he was like the best character with writing in terms of in that whole like region. And Finon, he's just such a cool character though. Like he's just such a cool character. And don't even get me started on the amount of effort they put into his animations, right? He's just such a cool character. Like you want that where the amount of effort put into male characters is just as much as they put into the female characters. It's just right now you don't have that in NTE. It feels like more of a 75-25 split. Right? You want a 50-50 split. That's what you want. But right now, again, it feels like a 75-25 in this game. And I mean, okay, when I say that's what you want, that's what I feel like is good for the game in general. But it might not be what you want. Maybe you just want, there to be a 100% split. Maybe you don't want a game with any male characters at all. It depends on the player. I say this because I want everyone that plays this game to enjoy the game, for what it's worth. So I feel like if they were to make that 50-50 split, it would just make people in general more happy to play the game long term. You know what I mean? Because when they get a character, they see a character, they know they're going to get that extra bit of quality with the character when it comes to like, the effort put into them in terms of story presence, the amount of effort put into like, I'm sorry, bro. Like when you look at Linko and you look at any of the male characters, it's still a night and day difference. I think EXE looks really cool, right? He's cooler than Chaos, but and the serpent he has looks really cool as well. It's a really cool concept. The difference between him and Linko is just night and day, bro. And I could take EXE, yeah. I can imagine him being like the one that gets pushed more than Chaos. But I mean, we'll see what 1.1 patch entails. It's just from the looks of it, based on like the skin stuff like that, skin quality. We'll see. They did add the hangout things with male characters, so that's like pretty good, right? You can now like hang out with the male characters and do things you would do with like the female characters in the game. So like it's a step in the right direction. It's just these are things that should have been at launch, right? Like it's kind of weird. But we have it now at least, right? I'll be fine with a gender split as long as we don't get withering waves. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by withering waves? I'm like confused. Like, what do you mean? Oh, like there's not one like one and then like none of the other or something like that. The thing is though, withering waves, whenever they make a male character, at least compared to NCE, the male characters in that game are extremely high quality, right? Like, they look really good in that game. Like, I don't personally like any of the male characters in that game because I think the female characters just still looked way too good to me. Well, actually, no. I like Luca a lot, like quite a bit, honestly. But like, other than that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, 3.x has like, oh, okay, you mean like there's like one male the whole version? Yeah, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's actually pretty awful. But I don't see that being like the like reality with this game. I think there's gonna be more. They're gonna give you 3, right? They'll give you 3 the whole like region, right? Surely. They should give more though, right? Baicheng is high quality. His personality is actually pretty funny too. Hope you get his outfit. Yeah, if you did, I'm sure all you did is quest. Have I done the quest yet? No, it's right here, right? Yeah, this is his quest. No, is it? No, I think I skipped it on my... No, I did not. I think this is the quest. Anyways, his quest is like really good, right? And on top of that, like Baicheng, like I give him flack because his design is kind of his design is mid, right? But like if you look at his design, people out there actually like him for what it's worth. I just think he still looks bland. I felt like they could have. So like if they given him at least an outfit, I would have talked. All right, I wouldn't have talked as much smack about the character as I did. You know what I mean? Like they just need to give him an outfit. Give him something cool, man. Yet this is all we have. His animations look cool though. I love his animations. I know like people don't like his old animation, but his old animation is really sick, in my opinion at least. I don't like. I watched Solo Leveling, bro. Right? I like the aura farming, just standing there, like animations. I like that. Maybe he doesn't aura farm as hard as like Jinwoo does, but I like it, bro. Yeah, his personality is nice too. And his VA is Tartaglia, right? So it's like a blast of the past, you know what I mean? And he has the perfect VA for it too. Like that, like in terms of VA presence, for like character personality, they nailed it with Baicheng. They nailed it. Like I feel like for the Ian like version of this character, they nailed it. His personality and the VA they use for it matches perfectly. It matches perfectly. I would say it's probably stronger than any other character I could think of, to be honest. Yeah.
Should we head out?
I would have pulled for Luke if they swapped his kit and get an element with Hayuki's, for example. Oh, if he was Glacial or whatever it's called in that game. Yeah. No. The amount of effort they put into Hayuki, by the way, was crazy. Her animations are really, really sick. Although I don't... So, like, okay, I mentioned before. I like Bella more than I like Hayuki. And I think because I just like characters that are over-designed. I think I've stopped liking simple design characters. I like over-designed characters. Honestly. Like, why wouldn't they, when it's kind of not a really explored space in gacha? Oh, male characters? Varka Loki nearly single-handedly got me to play Genshin again. Yo. Yeah, he is like, isn't he like bulkier than like the other male characters in the game? He's just like bulkier. He has like a better model, which is like what the game needed for a very long time. I'm surprised they didn't update models sooner. I like noticed it when I looked at like Jahada, right? And like her thighs were like way bigger than like the other characters in the game. I was like, holy moly. I saw like a post on Twitter about it. So I was like, okay, they just updated the models without telling their players. Which is not a bad thing, it's a great thing. Okay. I want to do one more quest. I need to get a little bit of funds here. Mega Tomato. The only quest is this one, though. we're so close, man. We're so close. I never went back to Genshin because I don't really like the game, and it's a Hoyo game XD. Fair enough. I can't get around the gameplay loop either. I just can't, man. It's such an outdated game for me. It's so I'm not even sugarcoat it, bro. Genshin is such an outdated game. Like, for a lot of people, it's just like sticking with it to the end type of game, right? You want to see what the end of the game looks like. Like that's the real end game of Genshin, is like seeing what the end entails of the game. I will say though, there's like that one character that I was like, bro, this character looks really, 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 really good. It's not like a character. I don't think that would be like a playable character. And maybe it's like an NPC, but it was like a while back when they revealed like all the it was like all of the gods and stuff. They revealed it was like 4 of them. And they revealed him like a PV or a trailer or something. I think it might have been 3 of them. And there was like one. It was like the one of like death or something like that. It was kind of like Custoris a little bit. I was like, dude, that character looks really, really, really good. Way too good, bro, to be in Genshin. If we could just isekai this character out of this game. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Also, I can't really handle playing multiple games at like once at this point, honestly. It's just not good for me. In terms of like time, but also like money. Because I know I'm gonna like be very impulsive. And I can't really handle that. I can do with like Honkai Star, not Honkai Star, excuse me. ZZ and NTE right now. And oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? And then, like, maybe when Silver Palace comes out, if the game doesn't have 50-50, I'll see what that is about. It's a new gacha. And I'm all for new gachas. Where the heck is it? Up here?
What's that smell? Smells amazing.
Also, I can't stand this voice line of Nanalee's. It drives me crazy, bro.
The wind.
I've listened to it way more than I would love to, I've admitted. Also, I don't even know if I even mentioned this. I think at this point, I'm not even really in the NT creator program. Because I don't even, like, mention it either. So, like maybe, like, some of you are, like, wondering why I don't really, like, make, like, you know, the what is it called? The early access videos or anything like that. I mean, I don't really, like, ever use it if I ever had it or whatever. And, like, I never really, like, cared for it either. I thought, like, okay, so, like, I thought I was going to really care about making videos about stuff like that. But then I just didn't really care. And the only reason I even wanted to get on CN server was because of Lacrimosa. And like playing her early, but I can't even do that, bro. I think I have enough for an upgrade here. But like if for like a creator, like an aspiring creator, you should absolutely take advantage of these resources though. They're like very beneficial for you. Also, another thing too is I think NCE, so like this is like normal in any game, but NCE did have like a drop off, right? A pretty like steep drop off, but it's like normal, right, for any game. And I think year one of this game was to me is really good, right? This is like the most fun I've had in the game since like I say like Star Rail, but like I feel like I probably enjoyed this game a little bit longer than I enjoyed Star Rail, to be honest.
Your path ahead is shrouded.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Greetings. Welcome to Lost Souls. Click.
Yeah, bro, there's no way this character is not playable. I would put money on it, dude. This character, you look at this dude and you know this character is playable. Like, why would they put this much effort into a NPC design, bro? Like, this is one of the most over-designed characters ever. She looks great. There's no way they wouldn't make her a actual playable character. And then one of the things about NC that's nice though is that they're able to make over-designed characters because of what the game entails, with like its world and whatnot. Any like supernatural aspect behind it. Also, I haven't really got a good look at her outfit, to be honest. Yeah, this is goated. I do have a friend that'll probably go crazy over this character though, because of the feet and everything. I had one friend I tried to put on this game, and like he just never ended up playing it. I was like, okay, dude. Maybe if I show him that character, he'll download the game, and I'll bait him into believing that character is playable, and that character won't be playable. No, that'd be very mean. That'd be very mean. I don't know. Let's do this. Sure. I totally forgot there's like side quests I can do.
Freeze the wind!
Oh yeah, I forgot. We'll take a look at some of the Iroi stuff in a bit. Let me do this first, and then we'll like take a look at some of the Iroi stuff. I think that's probably like we'll like end the stream off on that. I know like I've already made like a few videos on it and whatnot, but I don't know. I like talking about it. It's what interests me. So I don't mind talking about it for a bit as well. Also, I also wanted to see what people thought about it in general, because I haven't really been looking all that much. What the freak? I like how smooth it is, but it's just crazy sometimes to think about it.
Well done, Natalie.
Also, I think this might be one of my favorite anomalies in the game. Probably top 3. I really like this anomaly. Guys, this character does so much damage. Oh my god. Dude, Sakiri's the GOAT, man. Like, the problem is when you make a 5-star character like Sakiri, and then you give her really good damage, how the heck do you make a better character than her without just completely power creeping everything? This character does so much damage. I love it. Blossom teams in this game are fun. I actually don't like Blossom teams, to be honest. That's like the one team I actually don't like. What the freak? Oh. It does so much damage. Sakiri doesn't have amazing buffs, to be fair. Oh, her buffs are goated. She gives so much attack, right? Like, the amount of attack she gives is insane. And the amount of sources she has for it, too. And then, like, she's so free-to-play friendly as well. It's just, like, as a support, dude, this character is just insane. And then the grouping as well. They're giving her way too much, honestly. It's like having a Kazuha in 1.0. It's kind of crazy, honestly. If any of you have played Genshin Impact. I'm sure all of you know that character, though. How the heck do I do this? See through Misty's disguise. What the heck? Yo. How the heck do I do this? Oh, what the freak? We're really playing hide and seek? What a weird anomaly. Oh man, I'm probably gonna play this for a bunch of hours off stream, to be honest.
Welcome to
I'm having fun with NC again.
to the latest and coolest pop toys in Hetero. If you need any recommendations, please let me know. Happy shopping. Looking forward to your next.
I love that run animation. You mean with Sakuri? What the freak? He's so buff. Dude, Sakuri's run animation is so... it's so extra. Her walking... Like, this animation is like, really nice. But this is just, like... like, what is this? Why does she run like this? It's so goofy. Alright, did we just start swinging on people? I think we just start swinging on people. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, never mind. That works. Oh, he's mad. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like a Family Guy run or something. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. I mean, given the game, it's a good reference, right? Is this it? Did I really just find it? Wow. Okay, this is easy. W side quest. Okay, I think we got the next Tycoon level. Okay, never mind, I lied. I need way more. What's this? Oh, wait, what? What is this for? Oh, yeah, I did that earlier. I remember that. Definitely Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's like one of the references with this game. Is like a lot of the stuff you will see is like reference to like some things like you would see in media. All right, W. I know like you guys are level 30, bro, and I'm just now hitting 16. Let's go, man. We get cheese soon, bro. We get cheese soon. Isn't that exciting? We get mozzarella cheese very soon. Although I like provolone the most. Provolone is like the best cheese. Best cheese. This is my main account. Man, I love Cheese. I just hate how she plays, bro. I can't stand her gameplay. I just like the character so much. Her gameplay is just... It just turns me off, dude. I don't like her gameplay at all. Also, I think I'm gonna buy this. It's like really good value. Also, I played enough to get the BP done. So there's that at least. But to be fair, it's like... It's so easy to do. I missed like again. I missed like 10 days, and I still got it done. Me neither, but she is really strong. Yeah, she's like really strong. I mean, her kit is cool. Like the concept of it is cool, and the animations are really cool too. And like she has like her own overworld thing, right? Where you can like steal people's like money and stuff like that. That's like pretty cool. Dude, I hate her gameplay though. It's like my least favorite gameplay in the game. Cause I'm someone that likes to play the game with brain, like in a brain dead sense. Like to put this in reference, right? The only time I ever like to play anything with any level of complexity is like a turn-based game. But when it comes to like an action RPG, I really just want to button mash. I just want to button mash. Like, and you can do that with cheese, but like it's just not the same, right? Whereas like I'm just pressing QE with Nanily, you know what I mean? Like that is or the same with Lacrimosa. That is my ideal gameplay. I like brain dead characters. I can't help it. Also, I got a lot of pools. So we got like 100 next patch around maybe around there with like rebate. And then like cuz like you get rebate with keys and everything too, right, when you pull. So like I imagine although like all those won't be present with Lacrimosa's banner, I want to say we roughly will have like close to like if my numbers are right here, I will probably have like 250 pulls like sometime next patch. Just in general. Like when I start completing all the content in the game. And then like next patch as well. We're gonna have a lot of pulls. Also, okay, there's so many things I want to do. I want to build Aurelia. I really want to build this character. Because she has pink hair. That's like the only reason why. Also, I'm surprised, guys. We already have 3 pink hair characters in this game. The game just came out. Actually, take that back. We got 4 pink hair characters. We got 4 pink hair characters. The game just came out, dude.
Wanna hang out? Me? I'm here.
They already know pink is goated, right? The best hair color in the game. I don't really like this outfit that much. This is like the best outfit though. W outfit. Her OG's probably still the best though. I tend to play more macro intensive characters in games, to be honest. Yeah, I mean that's how I am with like games that are not gacha, I feel. And not like turn based. I enjoy macro heavy characters. I play like that. I was playing Genji in Overwatch earlier, which is miserable by the way. In present day is miserable. She's kind of annoying though, because her RNG can just screw you over because she feels like it. Yeah, that too. That too. Does her dupes make her more consistent? Does her dupes make her more consistent? Because that's one thing I didn't really... So when I played CBT, I didn't play with any dupes. I didn't feel like there was really a point in doing it, so I didn't play with any dupes. Sakuri is amazing. Hopefully we can adopt her so we can hang out in the apartment. Yeah. Yeah. And watch like Blue's Clues or something, right? That's what you meant.
Is there anywhere you want to go? What should we do today?
Watch some Blue's Clues or Dora the Explorer. Watch some Octonauts, man.
Hold on. Let me get out whatever Kiramaru gobbled.
No, I think her character is really nice though. She's a really nice character. She just does so much freaking damage for her support. I was doing railway and she's rolled all investments for her entire ult. Did they do? Okay, yeah, I imagine her dupes would make her more consistent. Yeah, feels bad. Okay, you know what I should do? So I need to get more pulls for the standard. Let's do these. Headless Rider. Let's not do that one.
Hey, did you need me?
Did we already do Black Tome yet? Oh, we already did it, right? Let's do it. I like Mint, by the way. Mint is so nice. Mint is such a nice character, dude. Like, do we have any Mint enjoyers here, bro? Mint enjoyers. I'm not talking Mint Mobile, right? With that commercial. I really like Mint. Love Mint. Yeah, Mint is such a nice character. Yeah, also, I'm gonna use Adler until this game, I don't know, probably ends the service. I like having a shield, bro. I don't mind the DPS loss. I like having a shield. It's nice, bro. How to get her maxed out immediately? Yeah. I don't really like Mint. Oh, that sucks. I mean, my name getting taken away. That sucks. Wait. Bro, not my Sakiri. I was about to prop ult with her. I was considering building her for a cheese team and I just went for Fadia, not gonna lie. Dang. Feels bad. W. Hathor. I like Mint a lot. The real mascot of this game. Oh, do we have to leave and then come back to it? Okay, no, it spawns in. Thank you for having this on day one. Oh my god. This is such a nice thing to have on day one. Guys, I don't know if you guys remember. Oh my god, back in the day in like every single gacha game nearly, major title, you had to wait for the enemy to respawn. Oh my gosh. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in games.
Well done.
I think Seven Deadly Sins does it too. Oh my god. That game... I think for me, that game was so bad graphically that I just stopped playing the game. I could not deal with the graphics. The graphics were so bad for me, I just stopped playing the game. Well, that's not good. I could not stand the graphics. Also, I didn't try that Mongo Star Dive game or whatever it was. I did see a little bit of gameplay on it. I was like, this game Loki looks kind of decent. It didn't look that bad. I also I thought the story at first was kind of weird though. The story from Mongo Star Dive, not weird, but like it felt like I was watching an anime. Like the plot felt very similar to like a isekai or something. It felt very similar to an isekai. I stopped playing after I didn't get Escanor. LOL. Oh, you know what I heard? So I heard like Escanor was like so broken they like nerfed him. I heard he was so broken they nerfed him, and then like people were like really mad. And then like.
As long as I'm watching your
So, like, the problem is when you have a character like Escanor, right? And he's like not the most broken thing, people are gonna be upset. And then when he's the most broken thing, then it's a problem, right? I mean, like maybe they should have released him later, not sooner. Maybe they should have waited. I heard it existed, but I never bothered to try it. Oh, the Mongol Star Drive, or Star Drive, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the story was kind of interesting at first. I mean, like, not interesting, but it was a little bit interesting for me, at least. I wanted to see where it went. So, like, basically, like, the main character, you kind of, like, from what I saw, you played two characters. The main character, like, you wake up, it's basically, like, the beginning of Genshin plot, right? The beginning of Genshin, you wake up on, like, the middle of nowhere, basically, right? And you, like, navigate your way through, it's literally 1-to-1 of Genshin. And you navigate your way through. And then, oh, by the way, this map design is so freaking cool, by the way. I love it. And so, like, you make your way to, you know, wherever the game tells you to go. Like, this path, basically, right? In the forest. And then, like, when you get through the forest, like, you, like, see a bunch of mushrooms. And then, like, I don't remember if the mushrooms that put you to sleep. Or if you ended up... Oh, you ended up seeing, like, someone. They didn't show who it was. But you basically got, like, attacked or kidnapped or something, right? And then, like, it pans to you playing the other character after that. And then, like, you play the girl. And then, like, you pretty much go through the same thing you went through with the other character. And then, like, you see, the boy getting, like, roasted by a pig. I was like, you literally see him getting roasted by, like, a pig. Like, he was about to be eaten. And I was like, what is this? It was so goofy. I was like, I'm interested to see where this goes. But other than that, I didn't really, like, play it. I just only, like, care about the story. The game looked kind of interesting, like, combat-wise. I think it's worth a try, honestly. It's a free game, right?
Greetings to you.
Oh, I never got him past that? Okay, sure. I'm using him anyways.
Hold on. Let me get out what I... Hey, the wind's picking. Wanna join the amazing collision?
Okay.
What should we do today?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Wanna join the
Okay.
amazing collision?
I think that's all I have for you guys tonight, honestly. I don't think I have anything else to... Oh, wait. Let's take a look at this real quick. I did mention that. Let's take a look at this real quick. We'll take a look at some of the Iroi stuff. Let me not forget that. And I'm gonna make a rice bowl tonight. It's gonna be so good. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna make a rice bowl and watch some more ReZero, probably. And then go to bed. Okay. Let me find this real quick. Sorry, I have like multiple Reddit accounts. Okay. Oh wow, this actually blew up. Okay, yeah, this post actually blew up. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. And then I'll talk about it real quick and then we'll look at the post, right? Okay. So basically, long story short, right? this was the worst redesign ever in a game, right? Like, just everything looks worse, right? If we're talking, so like if we look at the OG designs and then we look at this design felt like it actually had some charm to it, right? It had some uniqueness to it, and it was just stripped away, and what we got is just something worse. And this is like the saying, right? Like, new isn't always better. You know what I mean? It's not always better. And so like my thing is just like, I didn't know like who would like the new design, because like it does look cute, but it is not like better than what the original one looks cute. You know what I mean? I would say the original one looks cuter. The new one, it looks cute, but the original one looks cuter. You know? And so I have to ask like who complained about it to get it changed, because I didn't see any complaints in global. You know, I just didn't see anyone talking about her compared to the other characters. You know what I mean? I like her new ears, but I would want it on a different character. Yeah, for sure. It also just seems like the design is a little bit rushed. I don't feel like this design was a design they thought of. Like, I feel like it was rushed. It doesn't feel like this is something that was, you know, again, thought of like over a period of time. It felt like it was rushed. Because like the level of like flavor the design has compared to this one just isn't even close. You know? And like, sure, this looks better than this one, but it's in game. Like, this is an in-game screenshot. The graphics are different. This is the PV video, which is different entirely. If we took the same model and then we threw her into the actual game, she would look 10 times better, right? She would look more crisp. And so I didn't know, because, you know, obviously, like, how I feel is not, you know, a sort of like decent, I can't think of the word. I'm like honestly half sleepy. It's not how I feel is not how everyone would feel, I imagine, because I'm only one person. So I want to look at some of these comments and see how other people feel. But then I saw, like, you know, the like ratios or the upvote ratio is pretty high. My camera is blocking it. So I imagine like people are pretty upset about it. Yeah, so we're gonna look at it. Went from Elf Demon to Green Ganyu real quick. Yeah, I mean, she looks like a green version of Ganyu, right? The smile and everything. I mean, when you say, like, and honestly, when you say Green Ganyu, it looks like her even more. Right? The smaller horns. The horns here are bigger. Also, the horns here look more detailed, too. You know what I mean? Like, the horns here look more detailed. They also look more threatening. You know? And I think that plays into, like, the character being more supernatural. This looks more like, I don't freaking know, dude. It looks more toned down. I really liked her horns versus these. These look worse. You know? If we're talking about the theme of the game being the way it is. I don't know how much I could scroll through, though, because I didn't obviously look at the comments and stuff beforehand. They swapped the green, the elf ears entirely for ram ears. Yeah, it looks worse. They pulled a Lucia. What does CN have against elves? The thing is like, this doesn't even... So, like, when you look at it, it's actually not even as bad as... or excuse me, it is 10 times worse than Lucia's, right? Excuse me. Again, I'm, like, running on, like... I'm, like, half sleepy here. Lucia is, like, way worse, because the thing is with Lucia is that, like, her design, like, stayed relatively the same. The only thing is like, her like, chest area, like, had a different, like, outfit entirely, and then, like... Or, like, a different way in which, like, her cleavage was shown. And then, like, they buffed her like, booba size as well. So she went from, like a, I don't know, like a A cup to, like, a D cup or something like that. Or, you know, like a B to a D or something, you know? So, like, they increased her booba size. And then they pretty much just made her, like, her legs smaller. But her outfit and her, like, original design stayed the same, though. The thing is with, like, this character, she looks like an entirely different character. Right? Like, all the facial features Dude, saying facial just sounds so bad. All of the face features just look worse, right? They've completely changed them. And so, like, yeah. I mean, it's just... They massacred her. They massacred my girl. But yeah, it is exponentially worse than Lucia's. That's why I said it was the worst of all time. Because, like, again, Lucia still stayed true to her original design. This character, there's nothing truthful that she has to her original design. Other than the green hair. But you know what's so funny is that the olive color of her hair actually looks better. And it's not me, like, you know, nitpicking anything. It genuinely looks better. The olive color looks better than her design. With this hair color, right? Like, this looks more of like, oh man, there's like one character that I've seen from like Blue Archive that has this type of hair color. This one just looks better, right? The olive color. Who wanted that change? Apparently CN wanted it. But here's how I feel like here's why I think they changed it though. Here's why I think they changed it. I think they changed it because no one was actually like talking about the character. So like when they revealed the PV characters, hold on. Let me get this pulled up. Oh man, Durara popped up. I gotta watch that anime again. Okay, let me find it. Give me 1 second. I am looking for the PV of all the like character reveals. Where is it? It's like mixed in with another video, I think. Is it this one? No, it's not. Is this one? Hold on. Okay. Okay. So like, out of all the characters shown here, the characters that like had the most attention and like people talking about them was like this character right here. This character had like the most people talking about her compared to other characters. Like out of all the characters, she had the most attention by far. I don't really like her that much compared to the other ones, but like she's the one that again got most of the spotlight. She looks good. Like she looks really good. I just don't like her. Right? So like she's the most like, you know, sought after character, I guess we can say, right? She's the most sought after character from the PV reveal. And so like when you look at this character and then like you look at the other characters too, right? Like you can even see it with this here, right? With the most replayed part of the YouTube. Like you see it goes straight to Nitsa. Nitsa was another one that people really liked as well. Like it was honestly my favorite. And then I was like, Linko just looks better, man. But like Nitsa is like what people really like as well. And so when you have these characters that look really, really good and really appealing to people, and it doesn't mean that the other characters are bad. These ones are just really, really good. Right? These ones are just really, really, really good. It's really hard to beat these characters. And then you have this one right here, right? Linko, which we saw in the story earlier. This one is really, really good, right? Like if those ones are really, really good, this one is phenomenal. 10 out of 10, right? Well, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Okay, but this one is really nice. There isn't like any what's the word? It's very everything flows together really well for her design. It's not like any part of her design that feels out of place compared to other features and other aspects of the design. I'm trying to, you know, say my words here. And so like when you compare these characters and even EXE, right? There you go. Perfect. Oh, perfect pause. When you look at this character, okay? And imagine if he got redesigned. Dude, people would throw fits, right? And there's no way he would get redesigned. He looks perfect. And then you go to Iroi. Unfortunately, she's not as good looking as the other characters. And I mean this like from what I could say of understanding how people feel about the characters, right? Because for somebody this is the best character shown, right? But for most people, this is not the best character shown. And so they probably, as what I see of like why they redesigned her, they looked at the amount of attention the character got compared to the other characters and realized that it wasn't as much attention. Because guys, they look at, I don't know if you guys know, they look at everything we say on the internet. Like the NT devs, they pay attention to everything. Like if you notice, like all the Togito outcry got them to change Togito. The AI stuff got them to change the AI stuff. People were complaining about Chaos's like not showing his face, although not a major amount of people. People were complaining about it. They changed that. People complain about Bella's design being a blob of messes. I can probably find the post right now I saw on Reddit. You know, and that's just Reddit, right? It's not including Twitter and, you know, other places. I don't know about Facebook, but, you know, other social medias where they can actually see the direct criticism of their characters and their character designs. And so they probably didn't see, I didn't really see anybody complaining about Iroi because she was just like, you know, if you liked her, you liked her. If you didn't, you didn't. You know what I mean? And I mean, for those of you that, you know, are the type of player that enjoys. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to wait. Okay, maybe. She is a character that literally is not wearing shoes, dude. She is another feet character, right? But beside the point here, she just wasn't a character that was talked about as much as the other characters. And I think they looked at that as a sign of like, maybe people just don't like the character. Maybe we should redesign the character. And that's not the way they should have went about it. It's fine to have characters that are niche, right? It's fine to have characters that don't appeal to the masses. That's fine. It's normal. Not every design you make is going to be a hit. It doesn't need to be a hit, right? It's not possible for you to make a hit with every design you make. There's always going to be a design that people like more than the other ones. And Iroi is just one of those characters, right? And this is why it sucks that they changed her design, because when you try to make something to appeal to everybody, what you end up doing is completely hurting the actual original design in the process. Right? They went for the mass appeal, and now they're gambling on whether or not people are going to actually enjoy the new design. I kind of wish they reworked Chaos's base design more, because it looks close to those thugs you fight for the criminal quest. I got that. I've seen a lot of people are saying that he looks very similar to like NPCs like you would see in other games, as like the thugs and stuff like that. I mean, oh man, maybe. I said this before, right? The male characters just don't have that same level of like oomph to the designs, except for, again, EXE is an exception, right? Not every male character looks like this, but for the most part, I just felt like they didn't need to do anything at all, man. It's fine, dude. It's fine to have a character that not everybody is going to like, bro. It's totally fine. She looked good. I was gonna roll for her. No, I'm not, because she's just not as. It's just not the same character. It's a different character. She can be cute and have one of the best story quests ever. It's not gonna change the fact that her design is not what it once was. You know. But yeah, that's kind of it with that. Holy moly, I was rambling. Excuse me. Okay. Now let's move on to the rest of this, right? So yeah, like to refresh everything I was saying, whenever you guys complain about anything or you address like any sort of like, you know, you mention any issues, any grievances you have, anything you put in the surveys, they pay attention to everything. Everything you guys have complained about or mentioned, they've gone and addressed, right? So, you know, keep that in mind. If you don't like something, mention it. They're looking at it. They notice it. And if enough people say they don't like it, they'll, you know, actually address it properly, right? I prefer the new horns initially miss basically everything else. But looking at this, I think that even the old horns are better. They're just objectively better, right? Like there's nothing about this design that's supernatural. I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing about this design that is supernatural at all. The horns don't look like, they look like goat horns, you know? There's nothing spooky about a goat, right? There's just not. The old horns she had were more spooky. I mean, like when I say spooky, you know, it's not like, oh my god, I'm scared, but you know, it has that supernatural twist to it. It just completely goes against the actual design philosophy of the game. That's why it looks bad. It's also hard to do that and make the character look cute at the same time, but they did it, so. Her elf ears are gone. Yeah, her ears are honestly like, her ears are so nice, dude. Her ears are like genuinely really, really nice, bro. I agree with you wholeheartedly. These are the ears you want to nibble on, right? These are really nice ears. And they even gave her the accessory there too. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it changed. I promise. I can't promise you, but we'll get it changed. You know what's so funny is I believe they will actually change it back. I don't think they'll keep it the same way it is. I genuinely don't think they'll keep it the same way it is. No shot. I might be Freeman biased. Oh yeah, you now you mention it, she does have the Freeman ears. She does have, although her ears seem longer than Freeman's though. Her ears seem longer than Freeman's. But you're definitely right about that. It's just so nice, man. It's so nice. Okay, we'll read it a little bit more. And then I'll wrap this up here. Poke that eye back out. You know what's so funny? Is like, what if her under her eye was just like, you know, any of the other characters you would see with like an eye patch or anything like that, or like an eye bandage, and it was just literally the same eye but a different color. So she's actually just like heterochromia or something like that. It wouldn't be surprising. Or maybe her eye is actually missing though, and she's like Kenpachi Zaraki or something. You know what I mean? That's not an optimization. It's not. It is not optimization. It is a complete overhaul, right? It's a complete overhaul, and it's a fail one at that. Okay, let me stop scrolling up. You guys have seen it enough already. I don't want to be dramatic, but they removed every cool aspect of her design for no reason. Yeah, they removed every cool aspect of her design. And like the problem is with this as well is like, what makes the characters cool in this game, at least the new ones, what makes them cool is, okay, actually the old ones too. I mentioned this before. The old characters, and I'll talk about new characters as well. The old characters have that like design that matches the tone of the game at the time period, right? The start of NTE, you have this life, this everyday society, right? And the characters they wear clothes, and the designs are matching that everyday, you know, everyday society. You know what I mean? So it has that slice of life feel to the early characters of the game. And so when you look at the later characters, and this is why I think the game is going to go in that direction with like the recent depth collector quests, because like when you look at the new characters, the designs don't seem to be any design you would see like an average character wearing in a game, right? Or rather, they don't seem like relatable designs, if that makes sense. Like they're not wearing clothes or anything like you would wear, you know, going outside, right? They're wearing clothes like you would expect a character in a game to wear. And so like I feel like the game is going to be, you know, going to that direction of the story being more serious, the world building being more serious. And it might be temporary. It might be temporary. We don't know. But the designs definitely let me know that they're definitely going to start telling a more serious story. And that's fine. Just don't overdo it, I feel. Because I like the slice of life feel with this game. But maybe people complain about it a lot, and maybe that's why they're steering it towards the direction. We'll see. From cute, unique looking character, I wanted to pull to boring, basic NPC. I won't say she's a... Oops. Where'd my camera go? I won't say she's an NPC, but she's just not like a... Not the same character. Remove all uniqueness. This is like a generic character with horns now. I really hope this is not going to be a trend with them. At least like the other characters that got changed weren't like, I don't feel like the other characters were butchered though, right? Okay, maybe people feel like Bella got butchered. Maybe Bella did get butchered. Let's read a few more. What's with removing eye patches on original design? They did the same Daffodil. I think they're just drawing coincidence. But I saw like the video. The Daffodil's old design looked bad. The Daffodil's old design looked pretty bad. Like, it's actually uncanny when I saw it. I was like, dude, this looks horrible. Means making them more generic. Yeah, some like unfortunately, like this is what it means when I said before, like new isn't always better, right? Let's read like two more. I think it's a lot less cluttered, which I believe was the whole reason, but I think they overcorrected the design and made it a tad bit boring in comparison to the original. The design by itself would have been satisfactory had I not had the original to compare it to, which admittedly, even while cluttered, has more personality and originality. Yeah. Like the whole uniqueness is gone. The new design isn't horrible, it just doesn't look good as the other one, right? This is what it is. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna read anymore. It kind of like how I feel is how everyone else feels pretty much. Maybe I feel a little bit more stronger than how people feel though, because I feel like I'm going on a tirade now basically about this character because I want them to change it. I'm gonna continue going on a tirade. We're gonna make a million videos on Iroi and why they need to revert her design. We're gonna make a bunch of videos, dude. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna talk a lot of trash about NTE for a little bit. It's gonna be fun. I really do think they have the power to change it again, and I wouldn't surprise me if they were to change the design again, because like I have to imagine it's better for them to have a niche character than for them to gamble on a character. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? It's better for them to have a niche character than for them to gamble on a character. Unfortunately, this new design is them purely gambling. Right? And like because of this character, like this new design, now they have to oversell the character as well. You know what I mean? Because people that already had liked this character was going to roll for the character based on her design alone. Now you have to get people to actually be invested and interested in your new version of the character to get them to roll for her, right? And some people will roll for her based on her appearance, sure, but that number compared to the previous amount is just not there, right? Because they have to actually gamble for that interest. All right, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and dip up out of here, guys. I am going to make some food and watch some anime. I appreciate you all hanging out. It was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in to another stream. I don't stream very consistently these days. I'm trying to get better at it. I was thinking about making the schedule where I stream like probably once. Like if I stream one day and I make a video the next day, then after that day I would stream like so and so for it'd be like a stream, video, stream, video, stream. And then weekend is nothing because obviously, you know, I like to have the weekend to myself. So I thought about doing that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to make more videos on Iroi and talk more trash because it's fun. But also, I really want them to change. I'll even make a deal. I'll even make a video and make a deal with the NT devs. If they change her design, I'll A6 her, bro. If they change her design back, I'll stand on business, bro.
You won't have to worry about
I'll stand on business, and unlike Nanily, I will genuinely A6 the character.
always ready to
You know, I'll put my money where my mouth is. I will A6 the character if they actually give her back her old design. Because, like, it is one of those things where it's like, to have developers that genuinely listen to you is such a nice thing. It's so overlooked. Developers that listen to their players is the best thing you can ask for in a game that you're already enjoying, right? So if they redesign, if they give her back her old design, I will A6 her, proudly. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get up out of here. Have a good night, guys, and I will see you in the next stream. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. All right, bye bye.